Hey guys, my name is Megan, and as you can tell from the title, today I am going to be teaching you how to bond with your hedgehog when you first bring them home. And I'm also going to be teaching you how to handle and hold your hedgehog. First, I want to mention that no hedgehog is the same. Every hedgehog has a different personality. Some hedgehogs are really outgoing, while some hedgehogs are really shy and spike up a lot. Because of this, every hedgehog is going to take a different amount of time to tame and bond to you. It really just depends on the hedgehog's personality. And because of this, everybody's experience, bonding to and taming their hedgehog is going to be different. It just depends on your hedgehog. So almost all of the information in this video is going to be based off my experience taming Bailey. So basically, I'm just going to be telling you how I tamed him. And of course, your experience taming your hedgehog is going to be totally different because, like I said before, all hedgehogs are different. So yeah, so hopefully you can take some tips that I used when taming Bailey and use it when you are taming your hedgehog. So Bailey is my first hedgehog, and he was very, very easy to bond to and tame because he is a very outgoing hedgehog. So if you have a hedgehog that is a lot more grumpy and shy, I don't have much experience with crazy grumpy hedgehogs, so you might want to go to another person that has more experience with that, because Bailey was very easy to tame since he is always so happy and outgoing. So when I brought Bailey home from the pet store, I was freaking out because at the pet store he was this little outgoing, little happy hedgehog, but then when I brought him home, he wouldn't get out of his spiky little ball, and I was freaking out. What the heck did I just do? I just bought a spiky little pine cone that doesn't do anything. But now I realize that he was just really scared because, he was in a whole new environment and he didn't know what was going on. So the best thing to do when you first bring your hedgehog home is to just leave them in their cage for the day and just let them adjust to their new environment. So the morning after I brought Bailey home, I started taking him out, and that morning was the first time he ran around my room, and I still remember that. It was so cute because my brothers were in here and we were just watching him run around for the first time, and it was just awesome. I still remember he pooped all in that shelf over, I don't know how to point on this camera, that shelf with all the Beanie Boos. Yeah, I still remember that. So anyway, I think it would be a good idea to start taking your hedgehog out the day after you bring them home. Maybe 2 or 3 days, depends on his personality. And even if your hedgehog is spiked up in a little ball, you can still take them out. You can just, put them in a little snuggle sack or something and just put it on your couch or right next to you while you're watching TV or something. And that still counts as bonding time. So I continued taking out Bailey every single day to run around, and even though he was running around, he was still a little bit skittish and he wasn't totally used to me. every once in a while, he'll just go into the corner and spike up, which he never does now. He never spikes up anymore. And still, even now, even though he's totally tame, I still take him out every single day because, I feel bad when they're in their cage all the time. I want to have him be able to go out and explore. So the best way to tame your hedgehog is to just take them out every single day for at least 10 minutes. And if you can't take your hedgehog out every single day because, you have a very busy life, then don't get a hedgehog because your hedgehog is not going to get used to you if you can't take him out every single day. So to tame Bailey, pretty much all I did was continue taking him out every single day to let him get used to me and stuff. And it took him a very, very, very long time to get to where he is now. 'Cause for months when I took him out, he would run around for a little bit and then he would spike up into a tight ball. And when he got frightened over little things. Now I'm just going to give you two little tips. The first tip is to place like a pajama shirt that has your scent on it into your hedgehog's cage so they can get used to your smell while they are getting used to their new home. Another thing you can do is hand feed them. This was especially handy to me when Bailey wouldn't get out of his tiny little ball. I would use food to, lure him out. So he would want to play and so he would know that I am the good person because I have yummy food. So in order to tame your hedgehog, you also have to get used to them because, hedgehogs, it takes a while for you to get used to them because, they're spiky. And it's really annoying when you're trying to get used to holding your hedgehog, but, when you first bring them home, you're in the process of taming them, so they are often spiked up in a ball, and it's hard for you to hold a spiked up hedgehog because you're not used to the feeling yet. So here's my stinky little hedgehog Bailey, and first I'm going to show you how to pick them up when they are on like a flat surface like the floor. So what you want to do, you want to just pick them up with two hands and, scoop them up from underneath their soft little belly. And then you just want to cup your hands and hold them like this. And once you are more used to picking them up, you can sometimes pick them up with one hand if you feel comfortable doing that. So now I'm going to tell you how to hold your hedgehog when you are like standing up or you're walking around with them. And you might not want to walk around with your hedgehog when you are getting used to the feeling of their quills. Instead, you might want to carry them around in a snuggle sack. And even now, when Bailey is being super hyper, I sometimes put him in a snuggle sack when I am carrying him around because I do not want to risk dropping him. So anyway, when you are walking around with your hedgehog, just cup your hands like this, something like this, and just hold them close to your chest so they feel secure. Hello, buddy. He's so cute. Now I am going to be talking about the famous hedgehog pose when they go into a little ball like this. It is so cute when they go into a little ball like that, and you probably see photos all over Instagram and stuff of them in that cute little ball. So you probably want to take your own Instagram photos of that. But please, your hedgehog's safety comes first. Hedgehogs don't always like being in that position because in the wild, if they are stuck in that position and a bird comes down to get them, they can't use their quills as a self-defense and then they get eaten. So they don't really like being in that position. So if you see your hedgehog trying to get out of this position, then please take them out of it. Otherwise, if they are totally calm in that position, go ahead, take your photos. So Bailey just peed and pooped on my floor, so he's not going to be an outro. And anyway, I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hoped that it was helpful to you guys. And if you did like it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more hedgehog videos, dog videos, betta fish videos, and vlogs, stuff like that. And also comment if you have any questions, and also comment if you have any videos that you would like to see. Thanks for watching. Bye!